Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be speaking about the 1896 Indian head penny. Now, these coins are not extremely rare, but there are a few of these coins that are, because there was a slight misstep in the production process. They're what's known as a variety, and I'm going to be detailing that, the values on those. I've got some photos that I'm going to show you. I'll show you where on the coin to look for it in the next segment, and we'll also just talk about general values on your average 1896 that you might have picked out of a collection or something. So anyways, let's get right into the video, and can't wait to share the information. And here we've got an 1896 sample Indian head penny to show us. Again, no error here, but you're going to be wanting to look closely at the date for any signs of repunching, because there's going to be a few different ones that we're going to go over. There's sort of one where it's like a horn at the top of the 9, but there's also other ones that are sort of all over in the, again, date area of the Indian head cent, like many of the other Indian varieties. And here we've got our first repunch date. This one is, pretty prominent. You can see a nice little extra repunching to the side of the 6. And, the values are not crazy on these. I always try to talk a little bit about the 1896 in general without any variety. It's like a $1 coin in VF20, maybe $5-10 in AU. And then Mid-State 64 Red actually is pretty high. It's like a $400 coin. So there was one auction result, but that was when the regular 64 Reds were a little bit weaker value-wise, so I'm not exactly sure how to interpret it, but there's not a massive jump in the higher conditions. Certainly there is percentage-wise at the lower range. So this one, nice repunch date, and there you go. There's not, even with no variety, 1896, not a really rare date, nor are too many of the years around it. This one is also at PCGS. There's like a horn on the 9, just sort of a cool variety. It almost could look like a 5, but people haven't really accepted that as like certain fact. And there's not, a lot of these known, and I couldn't find any price history, but I would think that this would be a little bit more rare, or the variety is a little more valuable compared to the one we just looked at. So sort of a cool thing. You don't see it every day. And then we also have this NGC. There's one other variety that another repunch date, but there was no photos for it, so I figured I'd drop it. There aren't any in the pop report here either, but you can see a really strong on the inner part of the 6 repunching right there. So I would think this would be much more comparable to the first one than the second one, just because it's not as dramatic as like having this little horn. So anyways, that's what we've got on the 1896. A lot of repunched dates here in this Indian head cent series, but good luck finding them. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated. I've also got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can follow me there. TreasureTownYT.com is the main channel website. Definitely give that a visit. I've got a lot of information about me up there and the channel. CoinGrabBag.com as well currently redirects there, but it's some good opportunities for very fair grab bags, both made by me and other sellers. A lot of different options, so that's a good way to support. There's also TreasureTownCoins.com. In the future, my coin dealing operation will be done out of that website. CoinMeltPrice.com for updates on the melt prices of your coins, both US and world. A lot of resources in that website. And then CoinsMetalsCards.com, being developed right now as a marketplace and news source for coins, metals, cards, and collectibles in general. So I'll see you on my future videos. Looking forward to seeing you there, and hope you have a good day.